Hey everyone, welcome back to Say It in English. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Tom. So picture this scenario. You sit down to write a professional email in English, and suddenly you've been staring at Dear Sir or Madam for 5 minutes, wondering if that's even still a thing.
Oh my God, yes. Am I applying for a job at Buckingham Palace? What year is this?
Right? And then you're second-guessing every single phrase you learned from those business English textbooks that were probably written in like 1975.
Exactly. So today we're having a super casual chat about the 10 business email phrases that every English learner thinks they need to use. But honestly, half of them make you sound like a time traveler from the Victorian era.
And we're going to give you the real alternatives, stuff that actual people say when they want to sound professional, but still, human.
So let's just dive right in with that Dear Sir or Madam nightmare. Tom, I swear, if someone sends me an email that starts like that, I immediately assume they're either 80 years old or they've never met another human being.
Yeah, it's so impersonal. Like, you couldn't be bothered to spend 2 seconds figuring out my name? Here's the thing. If you know their name, just go with Hi Sarah or Hello Mr. Johnson. Super simple.
Right, and if you don't know their name, hi there works perfectly, or just hello. Honestly, hi is totally acceptable for like 90% of business emails these days.
Totally. Unless you're writing to like the president or something. But speaking of weird formal phrases, I hope this email finds you well. Oh man, this one cracks me up every time.
Yes, it's like the email is some kind of search and rescue operation. Hello, I am an email, and I have successfully located you. Status report, you appear to be well.
Exactly. Like, this email found me in my pajamas eating leftover pizza, so maybe not that well. You know what I do instead? I just skip it entirely. Or if I want to be nice, I'll say something like, Hope you're having a good week.
Oh, that's so much better. Or sometimes I just jump straight into what I need. People actually appreciate getting to the point quickly.
Yes, which brings us to another textbook favorite. I am writing to. This one drives me crazy because, obviously you're writing. That's literally what an email is.
Right? It's like saying, I am breathing to breathe. Instead, try, I wanted to ask about, or I need some help with, or my personal favorite, quick question about. Even if it's not actually quick, somehow that phrase makes people more willing to respond.
That's such a good point. It's like psychological magic. Quick question makes it sound easy and non-threatening. Now here's one that's actually worth keeping. Could you please? This one's a keeper.
Yes, because it's polite without being weird. Like, could you please send me the report? Perfect tone. Professional, but still friendly. Way better than just send me the report, which sounds like you're barking orders.
Exactly. The could you part transforms it from a demand into a request. You can also switch it up with would you be able to or is it possible for you to? Same energy, different words.
But oh my God, here's where people get totally confused. I would appreciate if. Everyone messes this up. They always forget the it.
Yes, they say, I would appreciate it if you could help me. But it should be, I would appreciate it if you could help me. That little it is crucial for the grammar.
Right. Or honestly, just make it simpler and say, I'd really appreciate your help with this. Same meaning, sounds way more natural, and you can't mess up the grammar.
That's perfect. Okay, what about please let me know? This one's actually pretty useful because it's not too formal, but still professional.
Yeah, this one gets my approval. Please let me know if this works for you, or let me know what you think. It's basically just saying, tell me, but in business-appropriate language.
And you can make it even more casual with feel free to let me know, which is like adding no pressure to the request. Super handy when you don't want to sound demanding.
Now, thank you for your time. This one's fine, but it's become so automatic that it almost sounds robotic, like everyone just copy-pasted it from the same template.
Right. I prefer being more specific and personal, like, thanks for reading this, or I appreciate you taking a look. Or if someone actually spent time helping you, thanks for walking me through that process.
Yes, it shows you actually paid attention to what they did. And what about, I look forward to hearing from you? Like, do you though? Sometimes I'm like, please don't email me back.
Ha! Exactly. If you actually mean it, try looking forward to your thoughts, or just talk soon. But if it's potentially bad news, maybe go with something neutral, like, please let me know when you have a chance.
Good point. No fake enthusiasm required. Now let's talk about closings. Best regards versus everything else. This is where people get really confused about what's appropriate.
Best regards is perfectly fine, but it's pretty formal. For most business emails, just best or thanks works great. If you know the person well, cheers or take care is totally acceptable too.
Right. Just please, please don't write yours sincerely unless you're writing a love letter to your bank in 1952.
Huh. Or yours truly. What are we, Victorian pen pals? And our final classic phrase, please don't hesitate to contact me. This one's just so wordy and formal.
Right? Just say, feel free to reach out. Or let me know if you have questions. Or drop me a line if you need anything. Same meaning, half the words, way more approachable.
Perfect. Now let's talk about some real-world scenarios. Like, what do you do when you need to follow up on an email, but you don't want to be annoying?
Oh, this is so important. I usually go with just wanted to follow up on or checking in about. It's gentle but clear. Or you can start with, I know you're probably super busy, but everyone loves being told they look busy.
That's so true. And what about when you need to disagree professionally? That's always tricky.
I usually start with, I see your point, but, or that's an interesting perspective. I was thinking, it acknowledges their view first before presenting yours.
Yeah, or I might have a different take on this. It's like disagreeing, but making it sound like you're just adding to the conversation instead of shooting them down.
Exactly. And if you mess up, don't overthink the apology. Sorry about the confusion or my mistake is usually plenty. Don't go overboard with, I sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused.
Yes, keep it simple and sincere. Oh, and real quick, subject lines. Make them specific and helpful. Meeting tells me nothing, but marketing meeting Tuesday 3 p.m. tells me exactly what I need to know.
Oh, I love when people put action needed or FYI at the beginning so I immediately know how urgent it is and whether I need to respond.
Perfect. So here's the big takeaway from all of this. Business emails don't have to sound like legal documents written by robots. You want to be professional, sure, but you also want to sound like an actual human being.
Exactly. It's like Tom said before, you're putting on a nice shirt for a meeting, but you're still you underneath. Professional doesn't mean robotic.
Perfect way to put it. All right, before we wrap up, we want to hear from you guys. What's the funniest or most awkward email mistake you've ever made? We all have them. Drop a comment and share your story.
And if this episode helped you feel more confident about business emails, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our tips.
Next week, we're diving into how to say, I don't understand without sounding rude. Because let's be honest, we've all been there, nodding along in a meeting when we have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Until then, keep practicing, keep making mistakes, and remember, every single email is just another opportunity to get a little bit better at English. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
See you next time.